Hello students and teachers, it's Brad Philpott with another little video on paper 1. And today I want to talk about guiding questions. There's one guiding question per text on the exam, and it helps to read the guiding question before you actually read the stimulus text because it gives you kind of a lens through which you can look at the text. And when it comes time to writing down your guided textual analysis, it'll act as a point of entry or like the backbone for organizing your whole analysis, which I'll show you in this video today. Before we get into it, you'll notice that there's no explicit reference of the guiding question in the assessment criteria. However, if your examples and quotations and references in your analysis are not relevant to the guiding question, you'll lose marks on criterion A, knowledge and understanding. Also, if you're not answering the question, how does the writer comment on, then you're probably not picking up marks on criterion B, analysis and evaluation. Also, the word focus in criterion C, focus, organization, and coherence, is about how focused you are on that guiding question. So it's very important to answer that guiding question, and I do not recommend writing your own guiding question. Let's look at 3 guiding questions from past exams, see what they have in common, and how we could develop a response to one of them. So you'll notice that they all have the word how. How do visual elements and text contribute to this exploration of the film industry? How does the writer structure this article to present an argument? How does this article persuade readers to rethink their position, their approach to food and eating? Now, the word how, unfortunately, can invite a very descriptive response, and I want to warn you against that. So I understand that if you see the question how, you want to answer with like this, or this way is how the writer does that. However, if you insert the word effectively after the word how effectively do visual elements and text contribute to this exploration of the film industry? Or how effectively does the writer structure this article to present an argument? You're much more likely to come up with a very argumentative, persuasive response to the stimulus text. So, and you're going to answer the question, what is the effective language on the reader? Or how effective is the writer in achieving the writer's purpose or intent? So that's very much criterion B, analysis and evaluation. You'll notice these questions consist of 2 halves. The first half is very much about style, and the second half is very much about purpose or theme or topic. Now, the first half here, you'll see visual elements and text, or structure, or article, which just mentions the text type in very vague terms. You could unpack that much more specifically by looking at, for example, how illustrations and captions work together in the stimulus text. In the second one, when they mention the word structure, maybe you'll be looking out for layout, headings, or how an argument is developed throughout that text. And the third one, when you see something like the word article, you'll want to define it more narrowly in your response to the text, right? Opinion, anecdote, news, what are we talking about when we see the word article? As far as purpose, topic, and theme are concerned, you'll want to unpack those too, even as you read and digest the stimulus text. What do they mean by contributing to an exploration of the film industry? Well, as we'll see, that question is very much about how East Africans should invest in their film industry. And so let's grab that one there and develop a response based on that. Now, I know you don't have the stimulus text. You can check it out on my support site after the video. I've done a whole separate video on how to organize and plan the paper 1 response. In that, I talk about topic sentences, and often topic sentences will echo the guiding question because there's a reference to style and purpose. So, for example, in relation to the question about visual elements and text and how they contribute to the exploration of the film industry, the first topic sentence of a body paragraph might read like this: through the use of statistics and flags, examples of visuals and text, the text aims to identify the importance of film industries to a nation's identity or culture, right? That answers the second half of that guiding question. Same goes for the second and third body paragraph, and you could write a fourth and fifth body paragraph. In fact, the model response has more than 3 body paragraphs. You'll notice that headings and layout are very specific examples of visual elements in text. Arrows and expressions are examples of visual elements and text. And you'll notice when you look at the purpose side of things that I'm developing that response using the pyramid of purpose, which I've explored in other videos here, which simply suggests that just like every stimulus text is organized along this pathway where writers try to connect with their audience, identify a problem, and then identify a solution to that problem, so too could your response also be organized along those same lines, where your first body paragraph is about how the author does connect with the audience. Second one, about how the author identifies a problem that the film industry in Kenya is underdeveloped. And then the third body paragraph explores how Kenya could develop their film industry more specifically. So notice it follows that pyramid of purpose very carefully. If you like the pyramid of purpose, and if you like this response to guiding questions and how to unpack them in more detail, I recommend you check out some of the worksheets and other videos on philpott.education. It's a subscription-based platform that I run. Check it out. I look forward to seeing you on the platform. I wish you all the best on your exams, and please answer those guiding questions. Cheers. See ya.